Taurus, what's up, G? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, Tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So Taurus, yes, I'm here to do your October / general, or just your October general reading, my G. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle Taurus, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Taurus. Get no fit nugs. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch it on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarotland. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you, Ta. What's up, Taurus Booski? Oh, that's my song. Mint condition. So something's all right, Taurus. You send me swinging. You send me swinging. Don't go fighting and hitting nobody. Somebody want to fight, Taurus? Because that's the energy it's giving me. This could be an Aries, a Leo, a Pisces. I mean, I didn't mean to say a Pisces, but could be. I was going to say a Libra, a Leo, or is you, Taurus, or a Capricorn, Virgo, okay? Oh, it's a little aggressive. What you got going on? Or somebody out here is aggressive, Taurus, okay? I feel like somebody could be frustrated with bills, or someone could be sick. Like it's got something else tied to it. It's not like somebody's just an angry person. So this maybe people saying you angry, but I feel like it's a deeper issue tied to that. Okay, if that's the case, or it's some other signs. Somebody is like behind on bills here, Taurus, or they will be in October. Something's gonna get cut off, or somebody's gonna get evicted, or some furniture gonna get the rent a center coming to get some shit. Okay. Let's get started. Mint condition though. So something doesn't get damaged. Like it's not, well shit, if something getting repoed, I feel like it's in mint condition. Somebody getting their stuff repossessed here. Okay, Taurus? And maybe that's where the fight come from. Maybe they're trying to stop the tow truck man from, it's something, it's not funny, but something's off here. Yeah, somebody damn sure has to move. Okay? Wow, let me see what's going on with you. I wasn't expecting that. Give me some messages for Taurus in October. All right, give me something for Taurus here. This is combing through issues is what this is. Upright but reversed. That's like putting some shit to the back. That's like ignoring something, neglecting something. So somebody that doesn't comb their hair is gonna mat up. Somebody that doesn't pay their bills or behind on their bills, the shit gets cut off. This is like somebody not tending to something is what this is. Yeah, just wishing it'll just come true, just hoping and wishing like, well, maybe it'll just, I don't know. Somebody feels like irresponsible. Yes, Taurus. It could be an Aquarius, okay? Or this is you, or those other signs I named. But somebody feels like irresponsible out here. Like I told you when I was like somebody is upset or something, I'm like it's an underlying issue. This will be combing through the issues. This is not. So yeah, somebody's like hiding some pain or buried some pain or what they're really going through or some shit like that, Taurus. I feel like it's about to eat somebody ass up though. Like you can only live somewhere and not pay the rent for so long before they come and kick your ass out. This like somebody who avoid the landlord, avoid everybody in the building and all this other stuff. Until they can't anymore, until there's a lock on the door or all they shit outside. Somebody let something get really bad here, Taurus, okay? Wow. Give me another one here. Oh, this the nasty woman's disease is what that is. Yeah, so somebody is not going to the doctor. It could be a Gemini. Somebody could be a Taurus, Gemini, cusper. But this is somebody not getting down to the bottom of an issue or why there's an issue down there, male or female. But this is... like STD card is what that is, or pH off balance, like that's what this is. Not funny, but yeah. Somebody's neglectful. They neglect their health, their bills, paying rent. I'm sure they neglect other things too once it starts to come out. Probably keeping a job or being consistent with their children. That's what this is. Somebody out here is I don't know. They need to get their life together, Taurus, whoever this is. Somebody got a lot of shit going on, and somebody's health is at risk here, for sure. Okay? Maybe somebody doesn't have medical insurance, but shit, they got urgent care and clinics for this type of shit here. This ain't like no strep throat diabetes. This is something going on between somebody's legs. That's what that card is. Oh, wow. Put some on this not combing through the issue. Oh, wow. 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's too stressful. It's too heavy for them. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So let's say somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody does have diabetes or something, you know, but they haven't been like diagnosed with it. And somebody's like, you should really go to the doctor. You ain't supposed to be fainting and, you know what I mean? And whatever the hell's going on, your feet not supposed to be going numb and stuff like that. Somebody could be telling somebody, and somebody just kind of brushes it off. 10 of Wands, like it's too much for them to deal with. They like, I don't want to deal with that right now, but it's fucking them up, G. And I don't feel like it's diabetes and stuff like that, because I just said it's not nothing like diabetes. It's not. Somebody didn't have a lot of wee-wees up in them. 10 of Wands. Or, you know, somebody don't know where they got something from, or who. Yeah, because they done let a lot of people release up in them. Release the dragon. Yeah, somebody burning. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Heavy Leo. Gemini. Yeah, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah. And somebody doesn't know where they got something from or how they got something, and somebody's embarrassed to go take care. So if it's not, that's nasty women's disease though, but let's just say that it's not. This will be something that somebody's embarrassed to go get help about. So maybe if somebody, like I said, was getting evicted or their furniture was getting repoed, and somebody's like, just go to your parents' house, and somebody's like, I can't go there. You know, and they really can. It's just they're embarrassed to go there because they don't want their parents to ask them, well, what happened? How the hell you get kicked out your place? You know, somebody gonna have questions. So when somebody go to the doctor's gonna be like, well, I mean, have you been having unprotected sex? How long ago? This, you know, they ask questions, and somebody don't want to do all that. Okay, just give me the medicine, doc, or mom, just let me move in. Don't ask me about Rodney. None of this shit. Okay, that's what somebody wants to happen, but that's not realistic. Okay. So somebody just avoids people that are going to ask questions, and they try to deal with something on their own, and they're not doing a good job. They're not. Somebody going crazy out here. And somebody's like, somebody doesn't know where they're going to live. Yeah, where am I going to move? That's what I heard. I don't know. Put some on this. This can't be you, Taurus. Okay? You usually got your shit together. Okay? Like, you know, I don't feel like you let things get this bad. Not saying you don't have bad times, but you knew damn well that the eviction and the sheriff and all that shit was coming. It's like, so I know you ain't just laid up in this house like that without no plan. You know, like, this is somebody that has no plan. You know, like, nothing. They just, Put one on this lady here. What is this disease here? Yeah, somebody that have a lot of wee-wees in them. 8 of Wands, like I said. Okay, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy out here heavy. Look, 9 of Wands. Damn, Sagittarius out here heavy. Okay, these are test results. 8 of Wands is what this is too. Okay, somebody stressed out. You or somebody else, but this could just be some normal shit too, or somebody's not feeling well. But this will be stressed out about unreleased test results is what this is. So somebody in October, somebody will be waiting to get word back from a doctor or something like that about what's going on with them or something like that. 10 and 8 is 18. 9 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's battling something out here. But I'm telling you, it's not cancer. It's not none of that. You know, like people battle a lot of shit, okay, around here, around these parts. This is something brought on by promiscuity, okay? Because somebody don't even know where to start, who to ask. You know what I mean? To trace something back. And that could be why somebody's money's falling off as far as their health is declining. You know what I mean? Something's going on so they can't work or they can't focus or something like that. Hold on. Where we at? Damn. I feel like we've been on here for a long time. No. Okay. This could be Anita. You could resonate with Divine Feminine's energy. The past Divine Feminine reading. Okay? So they need something, they just not gonna say something. They just won't say it. They need help, they need medicine, they need a place to stay. They need something, money, something. Where's Taurus in this? Okay, 2 came out. You got the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So you can have a lot of fire in your chart, and this is you, Taurus. Others of y'all this is like knowing the feeling. Or somebody knows where they got something from. This saying you could know. Because Knight of Swords is like pinpointing something. With the Ace of Wands is like to create, or that is the male penis. So somebody's like, I know whose wee it was. Or this, you could, I don't know. Something going on here with somebody in like it's not funny, but damn, it's too much penis. It is. Because it's right back to the 10 of Wands again with somebody being stressed out. So maybe you see this person stressed out and you know something's going on with them, Taurus. It could be something like that. For some of y'all, it could be your kid, you know, and they could be embarrassed to come and talk to you about something that's going on with them because they feel like they should have known better or something. This could also be somebody that's pregnant, okay? But this will be like a teenage pregnancy or somebody that's supposed to be away at college, going to school, not fucking, okay? This type of shit, and they don't want to tell you. It's something like that going on, okay? Somebody's hiding something, for sure, okay? Oh, wow. You could be a Taurus, Gemini, Cusper, like I said, or a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or have a lot of fire in your chart. Somebody, or you could be the person, you may want to see somebody's results, or this could be paternity, like I said, and somebody's scared to take a paternity test because they really don't know if somebody's the father. And so somebody's like, you know, like nervous, and you could be asking them like, what's up with that paternity, what's up, you know? And somebody like, man, I don't want to take it because what if it ain't, you know? I don't know. Taurus, what you got? You don't never really have no drama, and not like you just squeaky clean or anything, but kinda, to me you are, for real. You want to like the squeaky clean signs. And I know not all Tauruses are great, but usually y'all kind of just mind your business, you know, like stay in your lane, in your, you know, like I've never known you to be like involved in no stuff like this. So I don't know. Let's put something on the 10 of Wands with the not combing through something. Put one on the 10 of Wands and not combing through something. Damn it. This is my Father, Son, and Holy Spirit card. The 3. This is the Holy Trinity card. Somebody could be dealing with a Pisces as well. It fell on the floor. Yeah, I feel like somebody knows better. Somebody praying real hard out here too. Somebody stressed out praying that they get through something, but they're not doing anything to get through something. They're that terrified, whatever that is. So it's like, Jesus will provide. It's like, yeah, but I mean, you're on the street. I get it, you know. Believe me, I love him too. But I'm sure he made table. He was a carpenter. He didn't just sit on his ass. Like, you know, you're gonna have to do something. Somebody is like expecting a result from something and not doing anything. And I really feel like it's out of embarrassment though, Taurus. That's why somebody won't. It's like somebody like doesn't want to go to a shelter. It's like they're embarrassed to go to the shelter, but they have nowhere to go. You know what I mean? It's like this type of energy. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's pride is in the way. Yeah, heavy Leo energy. Put some on the 10 of Wands with the not combing through. Any boo. Or it's all that wee. Somebody will sleep with any boo, anybody. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Yeah, somebody overindulges or they live above their means out here, Taurus, is what this is. Heavy fire, though. You could be a fire, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Out here heavy. But somebody out here has a lot of stress, and somebody could have kids, you know what I mean? And they like, I don't want to go back or drop my kids off with my parents and all of that, but they'll be safe there, whoever that's for. And somebody's stressed out because they're like, if I take the kids there, then my parents gonna ask, or my baby daddy, baby mama gonna ask, why am I dropping the kid off? What happened? Somebody don't want to. Maybe somebody must have fucked up, because maybe it's either somebody really fucked up, or this is just somebody that's super prideful. You know, like they basically don't want people to know that they fall on hard times too. So this is somebody that must like to look good in front of everybody. So this is like a time where they fall on hard times and they don't know how to accept help or ask for it, or some shit like that. And it's gonna fuck their ass up. Eventually they will ask though. They'll have to do something. Somebody ain't gonna be able to. Somebody out here burning, like I said, yeah. This that nasty woman or nasty man's disease, for sure. Somebody will have to ask for help eventually. They're not going to be able to stand it, or they'll be stranded or stuck or crazy or homeless or broke. Like, somebody out here is going to push it to the limit. They're going to push it to the limit, though. Somebody's reluctant to do something, and I feel like they're going to have to do anyway. Taurus, for real. Yeah, or else it's something. Look, this is my cemetery. It's like my death card. Yeah, maybe somebody's scared of some other results. I don't know. Somebody out here thinks they have something. 8 of Wands will be results that mean like, so I'm gonna die, or, but this is like again, this ain't like cancer, diabetes, or lupus, or none of that shit. Okay, it's too much sexual energy out here. So this is giving me like HIV, AIDS type of energy. Somebody was swimming in all that, whatever the hell. Okay, they was having a good time when they was doing this shit. Okay, somebody could have been involved in like promiscuity, like sleeping with a lot of people, and that's why somebody don't even know where to start. They like, should I start in Miami? Should I start in, like, not even, it's like somebody done been around. Okay, the world and I. Okay, wow. Taurus. If you're a man watching this, somebody thinks that is you that gave them this. If you're a man watching, I don't know if you did or not, but if you're a man watching, someone thinks that you're the one that gave them this nasty woman or nasty man's disease. Okay? If you're a woman watching and you think you know who it is, like, you don't have to be a Taurus, but just a woman watching and you think you know who gave you something, if this is an STD, I feel like you're correct. So if you're a man watching, somebody already thinks that it's you. If you're a woman watching and you're going through this, you're correct about who you think gave you this. Okay? Damn. If we talk about an STD or something like that. If we just talk about somebody irresponsible, I don't know, I feel like they get it from their daddy's side. Or something like that, Or somebody catches on to what's going on with somebody. Like, they're not looking the same. Or somebody, I feel like somebody comes around in the same clothes. Or somebody looks homeless out here. Or like disheveled. Or somebody could go from like couch to couch, or hotel, motel type of energy. It's giving me stuff like that. And somebody like, no, I'm living fine. I'm living this, you know what I mean? It feels real off. Like, somebody can't keep this up. They can't keep doing that. Like, somebody's not making enough money to... Somebody's struggling out here. The struggle is real for whoever this is. And it's a physical struggle. It's becoming one with all these wands. This ain't even a mental, emotional struggle. It could be. But then, of course, eventually it would have it'd be taxing on their emotions. But this 9 of Cups is giving me somebody that like could drink or smoke or do drugs to numb something that they don't want to deal with, because it's just like too fucking heavy is what this is. But it's starting to take a toll on someone's body. Okay? Give me some on this nasty woman's disease with the 8 of Wands. It's a lot of dragons here. A lot of like snake energy. That's why I think it's more sexual. 2 of Cups. This is blowing hot air. Or somebody got tummy issues. It could be that too. Whatever it is, somebody's like embarrassed about. So maybe somebody is like flatulent, like they have gas, or you know what I mean, or somebody was letting other things happen back there, and something's going on, and somebody's like, I don't want to go to the doctor because they're gonna ask me what's going on, or they'll be able to tell what I've been doing, is what this is too. Somebody out here is just embarrassed. And I feel like for some people it's about money. Maybe somebody wanted people to think they were, I don't know, balling, but it said they baloney, even though that's not how you spell baloney. But somebody out here was faking. So somebody was living above their means too, and fronting like everything was cool. And somebody's struggling and they have nowhere to live. It was all hot air. That's what they were blowing. This could be for social media, 8 of Wands, and they scared to ask for help or tell people, because just a month ago they were telling everybody, I got this, I got that, we doing this, we doing that, and literally 30 days later somebody's like being put out on the street or has nowhere to go. And they like, well, I can't go and ask the public for no money because I was just stunting on them a month ago. So what am I going to do? I don't know. For whoever that's for. Keep your big mouth closed. You know, there's probably a lesson you got to learn for whoever that happened to. This is literally somebody who was, living inside and now they're outside is what this is. Or somebody can't go back to a group of people is what this is. Like somebody shunned a group of people, their family, relationships, something like that, and then went somewhere else. Of course, you know the drill, right? And somebody wants to come back, but they're embarrassed to come back. They like, I can't come back after I threw this person up in Taurus's face or Crosswatcher's face, and I was posting them all on Instagram and kissing all on them, and you know what I mean? That's like what this is. Somebody wants your help, I guess, Taurus. Somebody may want your help and they scared to ask for it if this is not has anything to do with the STD. Okay? And they're embarrassed too, or this is you, or Crosswatcher. Again, I have heavy Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Possibly Gemini. But I feel like somebody just be lying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know. It feels like trying to keep up some facade is what this feels like. But I don't feel like they're going to be able to do it for much longer. This person got maybe 9 weeks. 9 weeks, something about 99. Yeah, something about to blow up is what this is. They can't squat here anymore, or their body gives out, some shit like that, Taurus. Let me see what this got to do with you, because I still don't understand. Unless I don't have to understand everything, you know. That ain't my job. My job is to do my job. But I'm still curious though. Like, what does this have to do with Taurus? Somebody thinks that you know something. What's this got to do with Taurus? 5 of Wands. Yeah, you in the middle of this shit, Booski. Okay. Maybe you've been trying to figure out what's going on with somebody and they won't open up, they won't talk. This could be a kid or an older person, I don't know. But somebody won't talk about something. And it's because, like, so I don't know if you're in the, that could be how you're in the middle of it. 5 of Wands is giving me, like, in the middle of something. Like, you want to take control. I told you it could be a Leo. Somebody damn sure got something. Chimera. Maybe you could be upset with somebody. Okay? Somebody could have given you something. And you thought this person was faithful or... It's a lot of mad people out here. It's a lot of wands out here, okay? It's a lot of fire energy out here, but it's giving me like someone's frustrated or mad because of their choices and shit, and it's affecting other people who are mad. You know what I mean? And somebody could be just keeping up a front. Like somebody could be like, I know you gave me something. Somebody like, no, I didn't. I don't have that. But they do have it and shit. This person don't go to the doctor, so they automatically say, well, I don't have nothing. Just because you ain't went to the doctor don't mean you don't have shit. That's like what this is. Somebody's like scared that it's them. You know, maybe somebody always have issues with somebody or with people, period. And somebody's scared to face like themselves in the mirror and be like, maybe it is me. Maybe I'm the reason people don't like me or fuck with me or some shit like that. But somebody don't want to deal with this, Taurus, at all. They just don't, G. Like, you smack dab in the middle of this shit though. You either the one scared about the results, test results. Maybe you're connected to somebody. This could be a friend or a lover or some shit like that. Some of y'all got frisky with somebody, did some things that you didn't want to do in this, you know, for whatever reason. Well, I won't say you didn't want to do it, but maybe you were just, you know, inebriated. I don't know. But somebody out here compromised themselves and somebody's like worried because something's going on. Something's affecting somebody and they don't want to really find out. I don't know, Taurus. This person feels like they just gonna wait till everything just blow up in their fucking face. And that's what this feels like. Yeah, balloons eventually pop or they deflate. Okay? They don't stay inflated forever. So this could be someone's ego. You know, like I said, they had an inflated ego and now they need help, but they feel like they can't go and ask nobody because like of the ego that they had before. This could have been somebody who looked down on people and treated people like shit, and now they're in that position and they don't know what to do. What I was gonna do. Anyway, Taurus, your reading already drained me, G. Okay? That's been your reading. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Taurus. Still, thank you for visiting my channel, My Trippin' or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your gear, your life like that, get off Phace deck at theghettonun.com, and I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.